One of the best upgrades I ever made to my resistance band setup was getting J-hook handles, and I have an upgraded version for you here that I'm unboxing and doing a review to see if they replace the Acme J-hook handles I've used in the past. Now for the Acme handles, one of my cons I always mentioned with those bands is that the handles do not rotate. Now I did find a brand called Yes4All. It was sent to me in an email from a subscriber, so thank you for that. So I went over and actually bought these ones because they have the rotating handle, and not only that, but they have knurling handles, which I actually find are better for grip when using many metallic-based exercise equipment. So not only do we get the one pro with the rotating handles, but we get another pro with the knurling. So during the unboxing of the Yes4All J-hook handles, the first thing I noticed right away is that they are way heavier than the Acme's. So of course, I had to go and weigh them and actually see what the difference is, and here is what I came up with. So for my Acme handles, which are the old handles, don't have the rotating handle, but do have a rubber grip handle, the weight for those is, one of them is 13 ounces, and the other one is 12.9 ounces, so very close in overall weight. Now for the Yes4Alls, the first handle I weighed came in at 2 pounds 4 ounces, so we're over a pound heavier in this case. And the other one was 2 pounds 1 ounces. So a 3-ounce difference between the two handles, kind of strange, but just know they are over a pound heavier than the Acme's. So Yes4All, much heavier than the Acme's, which to me is a con right away, as I'm trying to find light equipment, especially with these handles, to use in my training. And also, when comparing them side by side, the Yes4All handles are a bit bigger. The overall height of the handles actually is pretty close to when I lay them on top of each other. Like the handle to the end of the J is actually about the same on each. It's just kind of like, I guess the width in this case is what you want to call it, is a bit longer with the Yes4All. And I also think the material might be slightly different, making it a bit more heavy. If they can make these, they don't even have to make it the same size, but if they can make it the same weight, I think that they'd be pretty much the perfect product I'm looking for. Again, that nice knurling handle and the rotating handle are exactly what I want, but now they're just too heavy. So again, I haven't tested them long enough to really see if it's going to matter that much, but that's kind of a big drawback, especially when I put them in like a drawstring bag with my resistance bands and travel with them. I really don't want them to weigh me down, I guess pun intended. But outside of that, in my general testing, they work just fine. The loop bands fit in them. Again, I'm testing with the undersun resistance bands here. So they fit very well with my resistance bands, as the J is actually larger, so I have even more room to work with. I could even go with larger bands. So do know that all of that works just fine. It really just comes down to the weight and somewhat of the size. Those are my only really big cons here. Everything else is a pro, in my opinion. But with that, that is the end of this shorter review for this product. Again, if they could just remove the weight, this is the perfect product from what I'm looking for. Maybe even make it a little smaller, but other than that, this is pretty much perfect. If the weight to you just does not matter, this is the product, in my opinion, to get. But for me, I always have to find some little thing that's wrong with them that keeps me from buying them and keeping them in my workout program. But with that, I'm going to put additional videos on screen, some of them for the equipment I have with my resistance bands, and other ones that might interest you. So take a look at those videos and see if they can enhance your home gym setup.